Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew on News Radio WGNS.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you, 'cause you're there for me too.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
And good morning. Welcome to the Wake Up Crew. It's Thursday, July 17th, episode 1701. That's 1701 if you keep a card. 18 days until school starts. Boy, can't believe it's just here. Text, you can, well, it's Throwback Thursday. Also, you can text crew to 615-893-1450 to send us a message, a text, or a joke. You can do that anytime.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll either play it or we might not. I think we've done every one that's been sent in, haven't we?
Jokes, pretty much.
Yeah.
I
notice you always tell them who it is to give them some recognition.
Sure.
Plus, take the heat off of you a little bit.
We're got a new text service that we're using, so trying to figure all of that out.
So it's a tryout.
No.
Oh,
no, it's full blown.
Then why are you saying we're trying it out? I mean, you bought it.
Well, yeah, those aren't. You subscribe to those, so we have subscribed to a new text service.
Did I use the wrong term?
Well,
you bought a subscription.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. But it is, to change anything, it's just crazy how long it takes to make any type of change like that. You know, like if you move, all of I haven't moved in years, so I don't really know, but I would suspect that if you have to go through every streaming service, your utilities and all that stuff, it's just a pain.
You know what's sad? Like when someone dies, you have to go through so much hassle to get. I mean, I had to have like 10 death certificates.
Oh yeah,
to hand to every single person that you interact with and change anything.
I remember doing that with my dad, and it was like, it has to be an original. It can't be a copy.
Right.
That kind of stuff. So I just finally went back and I said, I need about 15 copies, and I just gave originals to everybody.
I wish I could give a pre-death certificate, like have one made up, and you just put the date in.
When I die, fill in the blank.
Have it in like that, and save my daughter some, a lot of grief. But
it took about 18 days when we decided we were going to change from one service to the other to make it all happen. Because you have to deal with all the phone companies and that kind of thing.
Oh.
And yeah, it's just
there's still phone companies out there?
Well, Verizon, AT&T,
okay.
T-Mobile, all the big ones. Because you're having mobile companies text what is considered a quote landline. So I guess in essence, it's not only a landline, but it's also just a digital phone or whatnot. I don't know really how all that works, but
has the phone system changed up here?
No.
Okay. I thought you said something about you modernized it or something.
Well, when we put in this console, we put in this phone, and this is a digital phone.
Oh.
Which takes the audio before it goes into our analog handheld phones that are here.
Okay. But we still have analog.
We convert digital to analog because that's the equipment that we have. Yeah. We just didn't get new digital phones.
Had a good week so far.
Not bad.
I still haven't seen Superman yet. I have not gone. I'm waiting for the crowd to go down a little bit. And
I think you should.
I'd say I'll probably do it at least by what's today, Thursday? Probably by Sunday at least. And Sunday afternoon may be my ticket.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
And y'all have not told me too much, but
I don't want to tell you too much.
But, you look on Facebook, they'll send you reviews.
I know.
These people, I've heard everything from it's the greatest Superman movie. People still hang on to Christopher Reeve, though. Even if they might be just saying this is the greatest movie ever, but they still cling to, well, Christopher Reeve is my number one Superman. And then they'll talk about David Corenswet is second, But I think a lot of that is just nostalgia. That's kind of like George Reeves is to me. On TV, I grew up with him.
And, Brandon Roth is going to be to that age group, and that kind of thing. Henry Cavill is going to be to a certain age group because that's when they were introduced to it.
Just tell me it wasn't as dark as the Man of Steel.
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Definitely not.
That was his uniform. Everything about that one.
Have you watched Guardians of the Galaxy?
Uh-huh.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I did. I liked one.
The first one?
Uh-huh.
You'll like Superman.
Well, we'll be back.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. A heat advisory goes in effect this afternoon. Mostly sunny for today. Mid to late afternoon showers and storms are possible in the area. Highs top out near 94 degrees with heat index values approaching 105 to 110. Winds south-southwest around 5 miles per hour. And then tonight, chance for more showers and storms before midnight. I'm Phil Jensko with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 74.
Shopping at the Restore.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy.
Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore.
Looking for appliances? Try the Habitat Restore. We have used appliances.
Hey, we have refrigerators, microwave, gently used washers and dryers, and now we even stock a few dishwashers.
All at the Habitat Restore.
Come and shop and save. You will leave our store humming.
Murfreesboro Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
She wrote this letter and gave it to my dad to have the minister to read at the funeral. It was very healing for the kids, even for the grandkids.
Let the Murfreesboro Funeral Home help your family when experiencing loss of a loved one.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and our family would like to thank this community for supporting Toots for 40 years.
Head over to Toots.com for our daily specials, our menu, and all of our locations. Check out our Kids Club for some extra deals. Thank you to our patrons and customers.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
Toots. Good food and fun.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Your 401k is likely one of your most important assets, but it's only one part of a comprehensive retirement strategy. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit into your entire retirement picture so that you can work toward meeting your unique retirement goals. Contact me, Lee Colvin, your Edward Jones financial advisor in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard, or give us a call at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Dozens of vendors, one local tradition.
Plump, juicy tomatoes.
The Farmer's Market, every Tuesday and Friday, 7 a.m. to 1.
Pick fresh this morning.
At Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro.
Farm fresh eggs.
At 315 John R. Rice Boulevard.
50 years strong. Come see why.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Chris Perfett.
It is golf's fourth major of the 2025 calendar, the Open Championship for Royal Portrush in Northern Ireland, where light rain is falling on round one. Your clubhouse leader is Jacob Skov Olesen, the Danishman, 5 under through 17 holes. Other notables, Lee Westwood, 4 under through 12. Nikolai Højgaard shot a 69. Defending champion Xander Schauffele 1 under so far. Brooks Koepka and Scotty Scheffler both 1 under. Shane Lowry is 2 under through 6. Phil Mickelson even through 15. Native son Rory McIlroy not set off to tee for another 3 hours. Alfred Collins was signed to a 4-year rookie contract with the 49ers with $9 million guaranteed. 29 of 32 second-round picks remain unsigned. Guaranteed money is a big issue. In the WNBA, Liberty topped the Fever 98-77.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
This is the Wake Up Crew, and you can tune into your favorite WGNS shows live or on demand and even watch them on Big G TV by visiting WGNSradio.com/listen. And we're powered today by Middle Tennessee Electric. Avoid using ovens or stoves during the heat of the day. Try a grill, microwave, or slow cooker instead. Find more tips at mte.com/myenergyplan. That's a good idea. And a lot of people do grill out in summer. They grill out every night.
Yeah. Boy, I've had gotten through my great tomatoes that Melissa gave me. They were good ones.
That tomato she gave me was really, really good.
Yeah.
You know, I think about, I have a communal grill.
A communal grill?
Yeah, you know, Brett does the grilling.
Yeah.
So I'm a little reluctant to, like, jump on that grill just by myself, you know. Now, if they're not home, I will. But I don't want to use all the propane, and then, you know, they get ready to grill some pork chops. Oh, I don't have any gas, you know. So, but anyway, he is such a good cooker in the grill.
Oh, yeah?
Almost, I would say, as good as, you know who? You know, Mr. I'm the Greatest Cook Alive.
Yeah. I don't know about his grilling skills. No,
he's smoker.
His smoker skills were pretty good, but he hasn't had one for a couple of years now.
You know, Brett uses thermometer and all that stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. So you don't ever get a bad piece of meat. No. It's good.
Burgers too, huh?
Burgers are real good, yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong with him. He's pretty good. I got to hand it to him. Christy Hackinson. Do you know Christy?
I do.
Okay.
She's over at the Alley, I think. Alley
okay,
on
well,
Main.
why don't you tell us about her?
Well,
she's Good Neighbor of the Day.
Yeah, for being a wonderful person who puts community first in all she does at the Alley on Main. There you go. Christy Hackinson is going to receive flowers from Jenny Harrison and our friends at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts. They're at 117 South Academy, and, of course, WGNS. You can text NEIGHBOR to our number, 615-893-1450, or WGNSradio.com/goodneighbor. Two of the easy ways to get in a Good Neighbor to us, and they could be as early as next week, but help us out with Good Neighbor of the Day. Well, let's see. National Tattoo Day.
Oh, I'll be glad to. I'll be rushing to the tattoo shop.
Yeah. World Emoji Day.
Oh,
so
we
use
got an
some
emoji
emojis
up here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's National Peach Ice Cream Day, so that's the best one of them all.
Peach Ice Cream Day. Homemade peach.
Ooh, one of my favorites.
The best. Our song of the day are songs that only became famous because of a movie, and this one probably is going to rock everybody's boat. I mean, it's a classic, and it's My Heart Will Go On from Titanic. This is sung by Celine Dion, and it was a 1997 blockbuster, Titanic, one of the best-selling singles of all time. And if you think about it, you always think about the film. When I hear this, I think about why she didn't let him on the boat.
She let him drown.
Yeah, let him on the door. I thought there was plenty of room. 6:24 here on the Wake Up Crew on a Thursday.
The residents at Stones River Manor love the activities and the environment.
They have everything. They have exercise class. The activity center has the Bible study that I like very much. Everyone is so friendly. They really want to make you happy here.
Stones River Manor, serving the community since 1977.
And you have the little thing around your neck that you can press a button if you need help right away. I feel very safe here.
Stones River Manor in Murfreesboro, near the intersection of Haynes Drive and Memorial Boulevard.
Since 1940, Roscoe Brown has not just been about keeping your home at the perfect temperature. We're about ensuring peace of mind with reliable, expert maintenance that keeps your system running smoothly year-round. Why wait for a breakdown when our preventative maintenance can save you time and money? With Roscoe Brown and Carrier, you get more than just a service. You get a commitment to excellence. Turn to the experts at Roscoe Brown and Carrier and never worry about your HVAC system again. RoscoeBrown.com.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Will Nunley. A heat advisory in place for most of Tennessee today, running through 7 p.m. tonight. The National Weather Service in Nashville says the heat index value could reach 107 in some places. Avoid outdoor activity during today if at all possible and drink plenty of fluids. If you or a neighbor is in need of a cooling center, contact your county's Emergency Management Office for assistance. Family members continue their desperate search for a missing Knox County man who never showed up to work on Friday. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation issued a silver alert for Keith Conley. The master electrician left for work about 5 a.m. Friday but never made it there. WATE reports Conley suffers from chronic migraines, high blood pressure, and has a family history of strokes. Family members are asking neighbors in the Knox County area to be on the lookout for his 2003 white Ford Ranger and to check nearby roads and their property for any signs of the man. More news in 30 seconds.
Apostle women like me have osteoporosis.
There is no cure, but simple changes in our lives can keep us on the path to healthier bones. Osteoporosis can weaken your bones and slowly rob you of your independence. A daily exercise routine, along with a diet rich in calcium and vitamin D, can make a huge difference in your bone health. Taking care of your bones is necessary for healthy aging and lifelong independence. Learn how to start your own path to good bone health. Get bone health tips at pathtogoodbonehealth.org.
Downtown Johnson City bars are fighting back against a move by the city to prohibit alcohol sales starting at 1 a.m. versus the statewide deadline of 3 a.m. The city was recently granted approval to change their statute by state legislators. The ordinance would only apply to bars in the immediate downtown area. Bar owners say it promotes unfair competition and will cost them hundreds of thousands in revenue. City leaders cite an increase in violence as the reason for the proposed ordinance and claim they've tried different strategies to lessen the crime. Will Nunley, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It is 6:27 here on the Wake Up Crew. Glad you're with us on this Thursday morning. Only got about 3 weeks, and then we're going to have some school traffic back going full time. We also want to remind you that we have Good Neighbor events coming up. Rewind is on the way, and a check of the weather. And we'll be taking our first look at traffic as well. Brian, have you ever thought about selling your home?
I know that about daily when I go to the mailbox, someone wants to buy it, but no.
There you go. 8 things you should always toss if you want to sell your home.
Okay.
It's like declutter.
My wife's mother is moving. They're downsizing, and it's a whole situation. But she said, I've lived in this place for 38 years, and I'm trying to go through everything that I need and don't need and what's sentimental, and she said that it's about to drive her nuts.
It's very difficult. It really is. I've done that too. Downsizing is hard. Yeah. Well, if you're trying to get rid of some things this will not help you sell your home. So you need to get rid of your family photos. Like put them up, because when they come in, they don't want to see pictures of the family. Okay?
Wow.
Yeah. Makes the house feel more neutral.
Oh, okay.
All right. Pet items. You're in trouble. The presence of pets in a home can be off-putting for some people, raising questions about cleanliness, allergies, or general wear and tear of the house. Okay. Home security signage, invisible cameras. That makes them think you're living in a tough neighborhood, I guess.
Oh, okay. I thought they maybe would think you're a creep.
Bulky or excess furniture. When buyers are touring a home, they are looking at a few main things, one of which is the size of the space, so you should keep the amount of furniture to a minimum. I just got recently given a bicycle, a stationary bike. So I've put it in a place that the best I could do. It kind of bugs me because I don't really like it in the middle of the room or anything like that. So I've got it and it will roll, so that's good. But I'd have to get rid of that if I were going to sell my house, or I'd have to get rid, put it somewhere. Controversial or distracting decor, like political signs, that kind of thing.
So basically, you have to move out of your house to sell it.
No, now you're being a little bit. Standing fans or space heaters.
Okay.
Don't have them in. Just declutter. Clutter is the worst thing. And also, they tell you to get rid of valuables. Don't leave them around the house. So, yeah, you do have to do a lot of that, but and you don't have to, but they're saying that will help to sell the house.
Yeah, there are people who make a living, and that's what they do. They come in and they say, to sell your home, this is what you need to do. They'll come in and say, well, maybe you need to put new carpet. And I always got to thinking, gosh, I'm going to put new carpet in and all this, and then all of a sudden, man, this is a nice house. I might keep it after all.
I'd like to know what you would do about the technology in your house.
I have no idea.
I mean, I don't see you could declutter that. You would just have to say, this is my studio.
And what would I do about dogs?
Well,
there are only 3 there.
Well, I mean, you'd have to send them to Bobby or Dalton, I guess.
I don't have that much decor.
Every time there's a showing, I think you'd be better off just doing an auction. It's time for Today in History. It's brought to you today by Turner Security.
Turn to Turner Security.
This is July 17th, and on this day in history, 1867, the first U.S. dental school, the Harvard School of Dental Medicine, is established. 1955, Disneyland televises its grand opening in Anaheim, California. 1959, North by Northwest, directed by Alfred Hitchcock and starring Cary Grant and Eva Marie Saint, premieres in Los Angeles. That is a good movie. You probably like it. It's in color.
Does that have a plane?
Yeah, and it flies over his head, and he's got a duck.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw that at Premiere 6.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
They were showing an old movie, and
you went to it?
Dalton wanted to go.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Was it good?
Sure.
Yeah.
That's all I remember is him ducking over the plane.
1968, the Beatles animated film Yellow Submarine premieres in London.
We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine.
In 1998, The Mask of Zorro, directed by Martin Campbell, starring Antonio Banderas and Catherine Zeta-Jones, is released. Good movie. Really good movie. I don't guess you saw it.
Maybe. I think I have.
Antonio Banderas is great at that. In 2015, Marvel's Ant-Man, starring Paul Rudd as the title character, is released. Did you like Ant-Man?
I did, the first one.
Yeah.
Kind of got old.
Ant-Man and Wasp, I didn't know.
No, not really.
And in 2017, the Muppet Studio, in firing the voice of Kermit the Frog, Steve Whitmire, blamed unacceptable business conduct. Can't fire Kermit.
Kermit the Frog here.
All right, coming up is Brandon Brooks' Rewind at 6:33.
This is CBS Rewind. July 17th, 1959.
Have you planned your vacation yet?
The Los Angeles opening of the Alfred Hitchcock thriller
North by Northwest.
starring Cary Grant
I'm an advertising man, not a red herring.
and Eva Marie Saint.
How do I know you aren't a murderer?
You don't.
This date in 1972. The Rolling Stones equipment van was bombed at the Montreal Forum. And July 17th, 1999. Mad About You star Helen Hunt
Like it was too good to be true.
married The Simpsons voice actor Hank Azaria.
Women can smell panic.
I'm Brandon Brooks, and that's Rewind.
Brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Progressive can help you protect your home, auto, boat, motorcycle, ATV, and RV, and more. And if something wasn't mentioned that you had in mind, find out if it can be covered at Progressive.com or 1-800-PROGRESSIVE, because it probably can be.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. A heat advisory goes in effect this afternoon. Mostly sunny for today. Mid to late afternoon showers and storms are possible in the area. Highs top out near 94 degrees with heat index values approaching 105 to 110. Winds south-southwest around 5 miles per hour. And then tonight, chance for more showers and storms before midnight. I'm Phil Jensko with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 74.
Good morning. It's been quiet so far. Coming down 65 through the Madison area as you pass Briley Parkway. It won't be long before it gets a little bit heavy there at 65 south at Trinity Lane. Watching it build through the Mount Juliet area. Wilson County traffic starting to move around a bit out there on I-40 coming westbound as you head towards the Hermitage area. Prince's Hot Chicken has karaoke tonight at the Tanger location. It's always fun on Thursday nights. Check out the menu throughout the day. Order online at princeshotchicken.com. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Good Neighbor Events is brought to you by Old National Bank, the law offices of John Day, and AmeriCare Pest Control.
Friends? Yes. The financial partners whom you've built a relationship with at Old National Bank are still at the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard location, right here in the borough. And so are the warm, homemade cookies.
Cookies are ready, dear.
Like Grandma used to make. If you need online and mobile banking, Murfreesboro's Old National Bank does that too. You and Old National Bank, better together.
Old National Bank at 2230 Dr. MLK Jr. Boulevard. Old National Bank, member FDIC.
For 78 years, WGNS has been giving you the local news and sports that you wanted, and we still do. Thanks for tuning in. Happy anniversary to everybody at the Rutherford County Farmers Market. This is their 50th anniversary, the golden one, and it's extra special this entire season. The Rutherford County Farmers Market is every Tuesday and Friday mornings, starting at 7 o'clock and going until 1 in the afternoon. And it's over at the Lane Agri-Park at 315 John R. Rice Boulevard, next to Paws and just down from Sam's. And Vintage Baseball comes to the Oakland's Mansion on August 3rd and 24th. Both are Sunday afternoons. Vintage Baseball right there at Oakland's Park, next to Oakland's Mansion. Don't throw away old glory. Bring your tattered American flag to WGNS and let the girls from BSA Troop 2019 at Trinity United Methodist Church retire it with dignity. Plus, we also recycle Bibles. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
This is Peter Demas, and our family is inviting your family to come eat with us at Demas's restaurant. We really focus on value. They get value. They get more than what they pay for. They get a higher level service. They get higher level food at a price that is a lot more affordable. What we're trying to do is we're trying to give people the value, and again, that they were fulfilled both within their stomach and as well as their pockets. We want them to feel satisfied. Come eat with us at Demas's restaurant on Northwest Broad Street.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony, then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do, but your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more. That never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
Here's Dr. Craig McCabe at McCabe Vision Center.
The most common cause of sudden, acute, painless vision loss is a stroke to the eyes, and that can involve either an artery or a vein. People that have suffered through this will tell you that it didn't hurt.
He's the eye doctor you hear on the radio.
My father went to him before I did, and we liked him very much.
McCabe Vision Center on Heritage Park Drive, just off Memorial, behind SunTrust Bank.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's time for the dad joke of the day. Oh, nice guy.
21 before the hour of 7 o'clock, and we are doing a little recap of this week so far. 2 good scores, 2 thumbs up, and 1 thumbs down, I believe was the so far.
Yes, there was a split decision.
Yeah, that went to a positive.
Yeah.
So that was my positive.
Correct.
They got it there.
He was a 2 for 3.
Yeah. Yeah. Here we go with the 4th joke of the week.
Number 4, yeah. What kind of chef will take you to court?
I don't know.
A sous chef.
Sous chef.
You know what a sous chef is, right?
Yeah.
Sous chef is like the one under the chef.
Yeah.
Okay. Take you to court, Sue? Let me just bail you out.
Your jokes are amazing.
Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just do that. I don't even want to fool with putting my thumb up or down.
Takes too much energy.
6:41.
CBS News Brief. NPR CEO Catherine Maher is speaking out after the Senate passed a bill early today to cut $9 billion in funding for Foreign Aid and Public Broadcasting.
The primary impact of this potential rescission is going to hurt communities where they need support most, which are rural stations.
The measure now goes back to the House. CBS News confirms the Justice Department has fired federal prosecutor Maureen Comey. Correspondent Scott McFarland.
She's the daughter of former FBI Director James Comey, and she handled, in part, the Sean Diddy Combs case and the Jeffrey Epstein case.
A lightning strikes killed an instructor at an archery range in New Jersey. 13 were injured, including a 7-year-old. Fellow instructor Gene Grodsky.
The parents all ran to their kids. The members that were standing ran over to try to support the people that were down. I ran to go to get the defibrillator out of the clubhouse, and oddly enough, we just got it like 2 months ago.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
The Tennessee Fish and Wildlife Commission approved 2 key wildlife proclamations and a permanent boating safety exam rule during its July 11th meeting at the Region 2 Ray Bell Building in Nashville. These changes adjust license requirements for wildlife management areas, public hunting areas, and refuges. Special WMA permits, such as the small game, big game, and non-quota big game permits, are now reinstated, and the Reelfoot Preservation Permit is again required where applicable. The Commission also renamed the WMA permit to include big game. Additionally, a new permanent rule eliminates the requirement for proctored boating safety exams and set fees at $10 for permits and $5 for replacements. The next commission meeting is scheduled for August 21st through the 22nd at the Ray Bell Building. Meanwhile, in Rutherford County, homelessness continues to rise sharply, especially in Murfreesboro, where most of the county's unhoused population resides. A count in 2020 found that 322 people experiencing homelessness, but by that 2022 number had surged to 3,500, with projections estimating nearly 4,000 by 2025. Murfreesboro Mayor Shane McFarland discussed the crisis during his regular appearance on WGNS Radio's Action Line program, voicing concerns about how homelessness impacts crime rates and community spaces like the library. McFarland emphasized the importance of collaboration to address these challenges, pointing to Murfreesboro's tradition of grassroots efforts and open dialogue that bring residents together to find solutions. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
That brisket came from your cow, right?
Yep, raised her, named her, thanked her, and now she's dinner.
Rutherford County Farmers Market. There's something fresh every week. Tuesdays and Fridays, 7 to 1 at Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro on John R. Rice Boulevard.
Leaks, clogs, or new installations, Roscoe Brown Plumbing is here to ensure water flows exactly where it needs to go in your home. Since 1940, our team of expert plumbers has provided Middle Tennessee with prompt and reliable service. From emergency repairs to routine maintenance, we're always here, ensuring your home's plumbing system is in tip-top shape. Trust in Roscoe Brown Plumbing for all your plumbing needs, where your family's comfort is our top priority. RoscoeBrown.com.
This is Wade Hayes from Toots Restaurants. One of the things that put us on the map here in Rutherford County was our daily specials. Now you can go to our website, toots.com, and click on the Daily Specials tab to see what those are.
Hey, this is Jack Hayes. Come over to Toots Restaurants and play our cool arcade games. And while you're at it, come check out our menus.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
Bigger isn't always better. When it comes to your financial institution, don't send your money to some far-off bank in another state. At Heritage South Community Credit Union, we help when others won't. We've been serving our community since 1957 and are still locally owned and operated in Middle Tennessee. If you're tired of talking to artificial intelligence and computer screens and branches, give Heritage South a try. Learn more at heritagesouth.org. Insured by NCUA.
This is a paid legal ad.
At the law offices of John Day, we take only real cases that make a real difference.
My name is Laura Lynn, and my family needed legal help. The law offices of John Day took the burden really off of my shoulders. Never once did I feel secondary to anything else that was going on.
We want to make a difference in the community we hold so dear and If you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too. If seriously injured, call me, John Day.
Now you can watch some of your favorite radio shows. Try Big G TV. Subscribe for free on YouTube at News Radio WGNS and WGNS Radio on Facebook and X. Local content that matters to Rutherford County.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Will Dudley. The Tennessee Highway Patrol has expanded its efforts to reduce road rage and improve traffic safety by increasing manpower and deploying new enforcement tactics, they say. More than 300 new state troopers have been added across Tennessee in response to growing traffic demands and population increases. To combat aggressive and dangerous driving, the Highway Patrol says they've introduced unmarked vehicles, specifically targeting road rage, impaired driving, distracted driving, and excessive speeding. The NCAA issuing significant penalties against the University of Memphis men's basketball and softball teams for academic integrity violations. Access Tennessee Sports Director Josh Copley is tracking this story.
The NCAA found that former Memphis academic counselor Leslie Brooks paid 2 softball student athletes to complete coursework for and provide test or quiz answers to a men's basketball student athlete. The men's basketball program now faces a 2-year probation, a $30,000 fine, plus 1% of the combined men's basketball and softball budgets, as well as a 10-year show cause order for Brooks. The men's basketball team must vacate 3 wins against Wichita State, Temple, and Tulane from the 2023-24 season. I'm Josh Copley with Access Tennessee News.
Many postmenopausal women like me have osteoporosis. There is no cure, but simple changes in our lives can keep us on the path to healthier bones. Osteoporosis can weaken your bones and slowly rob you of your independence. A daily exercise routine, along with a diet rich in calcium and vitamin D, can make a huge difference in your bone health. Taking care of your bones is necessary for healthy aging and lifelong independence. Learn how to start your own path to good bone health. Get bone health tips at pathtogoodbonehealth.org.
Another day of dangerous heat, enough to prompt a heat advisory for most of Tennessee today, running now through 7 p.m. tonight. The National Weather Service in Nashville says the heat index value could reach 107 in some areas. Will Dudley, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It is 6:48 here on the Wake Up Crew. John and Brian with you this morning, and hope you're driving carefully out there. And I don't care whether the college is in or school's out, it's still pretty crowded in the old streets of Murfreesboro, trying to get around one place to the other.
So there was a story we had, or someone put this on Facebook. I know who it was, too. It was Mark Kessner. He put a stat, and it said Rutherford County's estimated 2025 population, 379,939, with a growth rate of 1.72% in the past year. 5th largest county in Tennessee. And in the comments, said that WGNS reports a population of 388,900.
Am I mistaken, or didn't they used to put your county number on your license plate?
Oh yeah, we were 8 when I was a kid. It was 8.
We were 11 when I was a kid.
Okay,
and now we're 5.
Well, honestly, we're 4 now.
Oh.
Part of the problem with the numbers is 2020 was the year that the census was done. Well, It was during COVID, and there was a massive undercount. And so that's why all of these communities were wanting to do a special census. Smyrna had one, Murfreesboro had one, Laverne had one, Franklin was doing one. And then there was a law passed. Representative Robert Stevens from Smyrna helped to get this law passed, where they use estimates from the Boyd Center. And, of course, that means state dollars to the community and whatnot. But here's what Alan Farley said about that. He is our election administrator, so he would know a lot about this, I would think. He said, "I strongly believe that we're currently over 400,000 because of the undercount during the 2020 census." So if we're at 400,000, and then you add, 25,000 plus with the university comes in, I mean, we're busting at the seams, it would seem.
Isn't there a movement out there that like stop growing movement, where let's really when these real estate people or whatever, they buy land, or I don't know if it's real estate people. I just think it's maybe the city. I'm not sure, but people are really don't want any more growth.
There is definitely a contingent of that. I don't think we're ever going to go back to the way it was in the 60s, 70s, 80s. It's just not going to happen.
You can't get back there, yeah.
But
a lot of apartment buildings. A lot of,
a major problem is housing that's affordable. We had a story last week on the website. The average age for a person to buy their first home is between 40 and 45 years old now.
Nah.
Just because you can't afford it until you're established in your job.
That's bad. That's sad. All right, time to celebrate some birthdays today and some local birthdays as well.
For anybody in the audience who's got a birthday today, happy birthday to you.
Well, on the famous side of the birthday list, in 1889, Earl Stanley Gardner was born. He was an American detective writer who wrote Perry Mason. Still around with us, reruns, a new HBO thing a couple of years ago. Still, Perry Mason, still going strong. In 1899, James Cagney, American actor, born in New York City, New York.
He's a Yankee Doodle man.
I'm a Yankee Doodle boy.
A real life happy one in some born on the 4th of July.
It kind of gets you in a patriotic spirit, doesn't it? 1917, Phyllis Diller was born, American comedian and actress, born in, is that Lima, Ohio, or Lima?
I think it's Lima.
Lima. She died in 2012. In 1935, Donald Sutherland, who just passed away this past year, born in St. John, New Brunswick, a Canadian actor, was in the movie MASH and Invasion of the Body Snatchers. 1935, Diane Carroll, American actress, the first black woman to have a TV show that she starred in by herself.
Oh, nice.
It's called Julia. I remember it well. Really good show. Born in the Bronx, New York, died in 2019. 1952, David Hasselhoff, American actor, born in Baltimore, Maryland. He was in Knight Rider, and of course, he was Mitch in Baywatch. Is that the Knight Rider theme song?
Yes, it is.
Wasn't it K-N-I-G-H-T, Knight Rider? How they did it?
Yes.
Okay.
That is correct.
In 1976, you know this one, Luke Bryan, American country singer and television personality, one of the hosts of American Idol.
So I'll make it easy. I'll stay me.
You a big Luke Bryan fan?
I like him all right.
It's all right. Happy birthday locally today. Boy, we got a long list.
Pretty good one, too.
Sumner Bolden, Henderson Jacks, M.J. Brewer, Jackie Whitstruck, Thurman Mullins, great guy, Thurman Mullins, Amanda's dad. Happy birthday to him. Joanne Barrett and her twin sister, Debbie. They both have, Debbie Huddleston.
All right.
They have birthdays today. Chad Moore has a birthday today, along with Nikki Green, Dwayne Baker, Lori Ibanez, Susan Daniel, Dylan Bargatze, and Roy Thomas.
All of the names that we have, and boy, it's a list, but you can add to that on the 17th day of July by calling or texting 615-893-1450. Join us on the Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club today.
6 o'clock almost over, and we'll be back 6:55.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. A heat advisory goes in effect this afternoon. Mostly sunny for today. Mid to late afternoon showers and storms are possible in the area. Highs top out near 94 degrees with heat index values approaching 105 to 110. Winds south-southwest around 5 miles per hour. And then tonight, chance for more showers and storms before midnight. I'm Phil Jensko with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 74.
Think the customers know I raise these eggs myself?
They do now. That hen's been louder than your radio.
50 years of local flavor. The Farmers Market, Tuesday and Friday, 7 to 1.
Only at a producer-only market can you meet the hens behind the eggs.
Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro.
It looks like it's running a little bit slow here on 65 north and southbound in Millersville, up by Long Hollow Pike as well. So to sum it up, it's kind of slow now on 65 north and southbound between Millersville and Goodlettsville. Again, traffic's a little bit heavy in this area. Traffic's building 24 up through the Antioch area, right on schedule on 24 West passing Bell Road. When you need dependable towing for your car or big truck, no matter what county here in Middle Tennessee, call STR Towing and Recovery. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Looking for a lift kit for your truck or Jeep and need the right experts to install it? Look no further than Tire World in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne.
Tire World, we keep your family rolling.
Shop and say, well, those deals never seem to stop.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
We have doors.
Shopping at the Restore.
Yes, we have doors. We have interior and exterior doors available.
Hey, come check them out.
Shopping at the Restore, yeah.
The Habitat Restore, 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
Come see us.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Let's work together to help ensure your finances can keep up with your unique needs over the long haul. I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056 for an appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
As it turns out, wizards are just like us. They get speeding tickets, too.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
Oh, it's great to see you, too. Oh, don't even try to sweet-talk your way out of this one. Emma Watson, who, of course, played Hermione Granger in the Harry Potter series, she's been temporarily banned from driving for 6 months in the UK. All thanks to doing 38 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. Seems a little bit harsh, right? Well, she's already got 9 points on her license. These Hogwarts kids, I tell you, out of control.
Found you.
And Vecna's back, and he's not having it. The intense new trailer for Stranger Things, the final season, is out. New episodes stream November 26th on Netflix. For CBS Entertainment, I'm Matt Wolf.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. If you're a renter, make sure you're protected. Renter's insurance includes options that cover stolen property, personal injury, and living expenses if your place is damaged. Quote renter's insurance at progressive.com.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Ready to close up shop for the 6 o'clock hour, but we'll be back with more right after the news at the top of the hour. Christy Hackinson is today's Good Neighbor of the Day for being a wonderful person who puts the community first in all she does at the Alley on Main. Christy's going to receive flowers from the family over at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts and News Radio WGNS.
Wonderful Good Neighbor there, and very easy to send in Good Neighbor nominations to us. Text NEIGHBOR. That one word. So 615-893-1450. Neighbor. That's right. And you'll get a reply, and it'll say, tap this link. You do that, takes you to the website, right to the page where you can fill out the information, click submit. You can do the same thing for birthdays, or just text us the birthdays. 615-893-1450. That's the easiest way to get those in, or you can do it from our website very easily, WGNSradio.com.
With the law offices of John Day on your side, we understand what you're going through, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
We're going to throw it back next hour, aren't we? Aren't we going to throw it
Throwing back?
Yeah, okay. 7 o'clock here is our time.
Portions of our programming have been pre-recorded. The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, flagship station for MTSU Sports. Courthouse clock time, 7 o'clock.
The Senate okays budget cuts,
clawing back about $9 billion of previously approved funding.
Lightning strike.
Earth exploded, dirt went flying everywhere, 7 people down on the ground flat.
Key prosecutor fired.
Maureen Comey was involved in the investigation of Jeffrey Epstein.
Good morning. I'm Cammie McCormick with the CBS World News Roundup. Senators worked late into the night to approve major cuts to federal funding for public broadcasting as well as foreign aid. CBS's Nicole Killian on Capitol Hill reports the cuts will amount to $9 billion.
Hi,
Welcome to Sesame Street.
From PBS to NPR.
All things considered from NPR.
Funding for 1,500 local public radio and television stations nationwide is on the chopping block as the Senate seeks to slash spending in a new White House package. Catherine Marr is the president and CEO of NPR.
This is going to hurt communities where they need support most, which are rural stations that serve communities that do not have access to other forms of local news, emergency alerting.
Will local stations have to close?
Some will.
Why is Donald Trump so hell-bent on taking away funding from local stations?
NPR and PBS have revealed their left-wing bias time and time again.
The package eliminates over $1 billion from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, which funds NPR and PBS, and it cuts roughly $8 billion to foreign aid, including the World Health Organization, UNICEF, and other programs that were part of USAID before it was dismantled, making many of the cuts proposed by Elon Musk's Doge team permanent. Marr says the potential cuts come at a challenging time.
This could fundamentally alter public radio as a national service in this country.
Millions of Americans are under weather alerts again for extreme heat and the possibility of heavy rain and storms. That comes after some deadly weather yesterday. CBS's Rob Marciano has been tracking things.
I got a tornado right in front of me. A twister tearing across the road outside Madison, Wisconsin. Oh, it's hitting his house! At least 5 reported tornadoes sweeping across the state. And in New Jersey Wednesday night, lightning killing a 61-year-old man and leaving 13 others injured at an archery range just east of Trenton. The youngest victim, only 7 years old.
The parents all ran to their kids. The members that were standing ran over to try to support the people that were down.
Along the Gulf Coast, residents are preparing for their own storm, filling sandbags and stocking up on groceries as days of heavy rain and flooding are expected for Louisiana.
When I get an opportunity to get some sandbags, I just get it and try to place it around the house.
After dangerous flooding across the country in recent weeks, New Orleans officials say they are taking no chances.
I have been seeing how other cities have been impacted by rainfall. That should just be something that we be mindful of.
The Justice Department yesterday fired federal prosecutor Maureen Comey. She's the daughter of former FBI Director James Comey. She was also a prosecutor in the Jeffrey Epstein case. Legal analyst Lori Levinson.
By firing her, that actually might rile up more questions about what she did and what they found during that case, something that there's been a great deal of public attention on at this time.
The Trump administration has pulled $4 billion in federal funding from California's long-delayed high-speed rail project. Less than a quarter of the funding comes from the federal government, but it will deal a blow to the project. The retail sales report for June comes out today. Analysts are looking for how consumers are dealing with higher prices and the effects of tariffs. Catherine Black is with the consulting group Kearney.
The vast majority of consumers are making some shift. That may be waiting a little bit longer to make a purchase or trading down to a cheaper brand.
Time on the roundup, 4 minutes past the hour.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
What is dedication?
The thing that drives me every day as a dad is Darian. We call him Day for short. Every day he's hungry for something, whether it's attention, affection, knowledge. And there's this huge responsibility in making sure that when he's no longer under my wing, that he's a good person. I think the advice I would give is you don't need to know all the answers. The craziest thing was believing that your dad knew everything. So as a dad, you felt like you had to know everything. You had to get everything right. It's okay to make mistakes. As long as it's coming from love, then, it kind of starts to work itself out. I want him to be able to sit back one day and go, we worked together, we did a good job.
That's dedication. Find out more at fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
The Justice Department's Office of Civil Rights is shutting down a series of non-English services offered by the federal government, including a website for people with limited English proficiency. Employers nationwide use the federal government's E-Verify system to confirm the citizenship status of potential employees, but correspondent Nicole Skanga spoke with bosses who say it has some problems.
Did you have even a drop of suspicion that any of your employees had been here and working illegally?
I swear we had no idea.
Gary Rower built a quick steak empire.
Let me show you why my patented slices make it so quick and easy to cook.
Then a tactical team of federal agents knocked on his door. More than 70 of his assembly line employees were arrested. Rower says he put his faith in E-Verify, the federal system used by more than 1 million employers each year.
We did everything right, but yet we got penalized big time.
To greenlight employees, the system matches documents such as licenses and social security cards to a U.S. government database of eligible workers, but it vets paperwork, not people. Experts say that system increases an all too common crime, identity theft.
This is a nationwide problem.
Assistant Special Agent in Charge Elric Serdan calls Gary Rower and his business a victim.
This was in fact a targeted criminal investigation to rescue over 100 victims of stolen identities.
Everybody is the victim of this broken system.
Alex Narasta of the libertarian Cato Institute calls E-Verify a wink and nod system.
The thing that is sort of a dirty little secret is E-Verify is a very easy to fool program. It allows politicians to talk tough about illegal immigration without actually imposing enormous costs on the U.S. economy.
In Gaza, an Israeli airstrike has hit the only Catholic church. The strike injured the parish priest who was very close to the late Pope Francis. The two spoke often during the war. There is now a ceasefire in Syria after days of clashes between government forces and militias from the Druze minority. That led to airstrikes by Israel yesterday. The Trump administration helped negotiate a truce. There's been a devastating fire at a newly opened mall in eastern Iraq. More than 60 people were killed.
I'm Vicky Barker at the Foreign Desk in London. Phone footage shows the 5-story building engulfed in flames. Firefighters were able to rescue 45 people, but many more were trapped inside, with the search continuing through the charred debris.
Officials in Pakistan say heavy monsoon rains have killed more than 50 people in just 24 hours. Monsoon-related deaths in the past 3 weeks are approaching 200. Time on the roundup, 8 minutes past the hour.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-230-2777. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-230-2777. That's 800-230-2777. For $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-230-2777. 800-230-2777.
You're up to date on the latest national and world news from CBS News Radio. Updates at the top of every hour and when it breaks. I'm Steve Kathan. The Wake Up Crew continues now with John, Brian, and Dalton.
Good morning, everybody. Brian Barrett with you this morning, joined by John Dinkins, Dalton Barrett, as we continue another hour of the Wake Up Crew for News Radio WGNS. Time to check on traffic and weather together. This update brought to you by Toots.
This is Wade Hayes from Toots Restaurants, and our family is just honored and blessed to be part of this community for 40 years.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. After 40 years, we still got them. $6.99 daily lunch specials. Stop by Toots.com and check them out.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
Good food and fun. Toots. Good food and fun.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. A heat advisory goes in effect this afternoon. Mostly sunny for today. Mid to late afternoon showers and storms are possible in the area. Highs top out near 94 degrees with heat index values approaching 105 to 110. Winds south-southwest around 5 miles per hour. And then tonight, chance for more showers and storms before midnight. I'm Phil Jensko with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 74.
We're excited to announce that Capstar Bank is now officially a division of Old National Bank. Old National Bank in Murfreesboro at 2230 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Old National Bank, ready to serve you.
Old National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Light slowing down traffic out on the west side of Nashville, out in Davidson County on 40 eastbound. It's going to be right near McCrory Lane in the Bellevue area. Again, it's starting to get a little bit heavy out in that area anyway, coming in from Dixon County as it builds now on 65 southbound here at Trinity Lane. It's loading up with a little bit more volume just in the last few minutes. 24 westbound up through Antioch coming in from Murfreesboro. Princess Hot Chicken has karaoke tonight at the Tanger location. Order online throughout the day, princesshotchicken.com. I'm Commander Chuck, your on-time traffic.
Clark's Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
You have a staff that comes to your home. They walk you through it. It's been my experience. What I thought I should get for my home, I got much more for it.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
We have to tell stories. Tell some quiet ones!
Shh, shh. Pa's trying to sleep. We'll be quiet, Pa.
This is the Wake Up Crew on News Radio WGNS with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Wake Up Crew, hour number 2. Here we go again. Wow. Just made up that.
Pretty good, right off the cuff.
Brian and John with you this morning. Thursday. About to put the wraps on another week here in July. It just feels like the 4th of July was the other day.
I know.
This summer has been like too fast. Almost.
Yeah, it really has. I need it to slow down.
I know.
I'm not getting any younger.
Me either. Got a 26-year-old kid now. It's crazy.
I got a 42-year-old kid. And you can remember when she was just harassing you in the locker rooms.
Yep. Come kick me in the shins.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Come in and in your classroom and yell at the boys' basketball players, all of us.
I think you exaggerate that a lot. I think she was a sweet little girl.
Well, she would come in and, do her thing, and everybody thought she was going to go tell you what was going on. Like she was your spy.
She never said a word.
Really?
No. Kept order, though.
Did you send her down there on purpose, though?
I think she just kind of moseyed on down there.
Yeah.
She liked all the guys down there, all the boys.
Kind of had free reign of the school after school was out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. She made your life miserable.
No, not too bad. School starts in 18 days. Now, has she been back to her classroom yet?
Who? Samantha? Yeah, oh, yes.
Really?
Oh, yeah. She just took a bookcase off my hands, and I got a new one, and she took it to the school with her. So she's got a lot of arranging to do.
I see.
Teachers are a funny bunch, especially if you change their grade level. I mean, if they ever change grade levels, they're there like 2 weeks after school's out. I mean, they get going.
That's nuts.
Yeah. As soon as the floors are waxed, bam, they're in there.
Now, do you have to take everything off the walls, too, and just strip everything, or just the floors, desk?
Usually not the walls, unless they were moving, but...
or painting, maybe?
Painting, yeah. I always try to paint 2 rooms a summer.
Did you really?
Then when I got some painting help, I actually hired it out. They could do like 4 to 5, and maybe extra like in the hallway. I always tried to touch up the hallways if I could. That was a hassle. Yeah. I mean, painting is...
You made the smart move of going about halfway up or whatnot with a darker color. That way it didn't show handprints all the time.
Correct.
Yeah.
I always wondered why they did that, and that's why they did that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I thought the halls looked better with them that way.
Yeah.
Halfway up. So.
Because yours were kind of a light blue, if I remember right, weren't they?
Oh, they would just stay filthy.
I would imagine.
Yeah. So I did all of that myself, all the halfway up.
I remember helping you one summer on that.
It was so we did that. I did that every year for about 5 years.
just to get, you did a wing a year, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. It takes that long.
Well, yeah, they're long hallways.
Yeah.
And both sides.
And you have to tape it down. I got to where I just used a brush and did it by hand, the line.
Did you?
Yeah. Just find that little crease and just take your brush all the way through it.
Yeah.
So, but the tape, buying the tape and all that. So, about the last 3 years, I've finally just said, I'm going to hire somebody out. So, they'd come in and do it like in 2 days, what I took all summer to do.
Well,
but
they had a crew too.
Got too old, really. I mean, I just got too old to try to do all that.
Painting is not easy.
And you'd be in your paint clothes and you go to interview somebody. That's a hassle. They think you're the janitor.
Well, at least they know you're a working man.
Yeah, I guess so.
Let's see. Our song of the day on, this week, probably next week too. We've got several songs that only became famous because of a movie. And this is Celine Dion with My Heart Will Go On. Of course, that was from Titanic, the 1997 blockbuster. One of the best-selling singles of all time.
What is that, 30 years old now, isn't it?
Yeah, almost.
And talk about time flies. That movie feels like it was yesterday. And yeah. I was 39 when that movie came out. Isn't that hard to believe?
39?
Yeah. Well, how old were you?
I have no idea, but I wasn't 39. But
30 years ago, you were 20, 21.
Yeah, I guess right.
Were you married at 21?
Not 30 years ago. It's 27 years in November for me. So, yeah. Hey, I found that article that we talked about in the first hour about the average age of a person, first-time home buyer, being 40 to 45 years old. Listen to this. Listings throughout Rutherford County. Let's see. A newer neighborhood, new construction. Average homes are priced between $1.6 and $2.4 million in a subdivision. That's here. The average, that's what I was looking for. The average closing is around $460,000. That takes your high end and your low end.
People can't make that kind of payment.
There are only 360 homes that are priced between $350 and $450 at this moment in Rutherford County. Around 120 homes at $350 or less. But those homes are anywhere from 1,100 to 1,800 square feet. And you're probably talking 300 to 350.
Yeah.
In that price range. You're not going to find much below 300.
No. And you got to worry about the part of town and all that kind of thing.
Exactly. And school systems factors. And all that, where they are. So, interesting notes. We're going to talk a little local TV meteorology on Throwback Thursday coming up in a few, but right now, sports news.
This is News Radio WGNS, Prime Time Sports.
Sponsored by the law offices of John Day.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Chris Perfect.
A rainy early round one at the Open Championship at Royal Portrush. It is golf's fourth major of the year. Early top of the leaderboards include Jacob Skov-Olesen and Hao Tong Lee, who both shot 4 under. The course is 71-67 is their score. Nikolai Højgaard shot a 69. Phil Mickelson shot 70. And Dustin Johnson and Jason Day both shot 73. In the NFL, Alfred Collins of the 49ers signed his 4-year rookie contract with $9 million guaranteed, not fully guaranteed. This has been a big sticking point for rookies. 29 of 32 second-round picks remain unsigned. In the WNBA Wednesday night, the Liberty topped the Fever 98-77. Brianna Stewart with a double-double, 24 points, 11 rebounds. Caitlin Clark was ruled out with a right groin strain.
This is Hannah Bleem here at the Rutherford County Farmers Market. This year, the Farmers Market is celebrating 50 years of being open, and we're here to talk to different vendors today.
This is Angela Lance with Lance Family Produce. We're at the Rutherford County Farmers Market selling our fresh homegrown produce from our family to yours. We have tomatoes and potatoes and lettuce. We're getting ready to start our new summer crop, so things are going to be coming in new for the market. We've owned our family farm for 3.5 years. We do it all as a family unit. Even my little girl helps. We'll have many more options coming in the next coming weeks with Lance Family Produce. This is Angela Lance with Lance Family Produce. We're at the Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Thank you so much. The Rutherford County Farmers Market is open on Tuesdays and Fridays from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. at 315 John R. Rice Boulevard in Murfreesboro until October 31st.
This is a paid legal ad.
I'm attorney John Day. One of our clients was operating a farm tractor when he was rear-ended by a tractor trailer. In an instant, his life was changed forever. We helped him receive a settlement that has given him financial security for the rest of his life. Now, each case is different, and we can't promise this type of result for every case. But we can promise that when you hire the law offices of John Day, we'll work hard to help you. If you think we can help, call me, John Day.
If you can dream it, Farrah Construction can turn it into reality. Shop local, Farrah Construction Company. I'm Ron Hall. Investing in property can be nerve-wracking. It does not have to be. Farrah Construction offers high-quality craftsmanship, quick response, and attention to detail. Our goal is to keep your expenses low while focusing on our attention on high-quality services. I'm Ron Hall. Shop local. Let our family business help you. Farrah Construction Company.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
Back at 7:22 on the Wake Up Crew from WGNS, and joining us from the villages of Murfreesboro is Melissa Moulet. Melissa is the Life Enrichment Director, and something a little different for you this morning. Kind of cool. We did this yesterday because Melissa had a group out at Samurai enjoying some lunch, and we wanted to catch up with her during that time just to see what was going on. Melissa, good morning, or good afternoon in your case.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me again.
Yeah, good to have you. So this is one of the really cool things that you get to do and plan. The residents that want to go have a hibachi lunch, well, here you go.
Yes, sir. We're going to have a great lunch. They've all been seated. They're super excited to watch them do their magic with the fire and everything. So I've never actually seen it in person, so I'm actually pretty excited as well.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. So even you get to experience some of the cool things maybe for a first time.
Yes, and we'll have a bunch of photos. We'll put them on our Facebook, and you all can go look at them and see how we did.
You all have a pretty active group. I mean, maybe it's hibachi lunch one day, or maybe it's going to Bell Buckle to enjoy the cafe and the shops there. I mean, you've been to the air show. I mean, gosh, you just get around, I guess.
Yes, we do. At least twice a week, we try to get out and go to a restaurant, go shopping. There's lots of things that we like to do. So, and this summer has been extremely active, and I'm super excited about the events that we have upcoming.
Now, is this your first summertime as the Life Enrichment Director?
In independent living.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I thought so, because it's busy time, isn't it? Everybody wants to get out. The weather's pretty good. It may be hot, but, get out, enjoy what the area has to offer.
Exactly. And I thought my first winter in independent living was going to be hard because it's so cold. We didn't miss a beat. We went out in the cold. We didn't care. We just said, get your jacket and we're going. So we went out all through winter as well.
It's just some of the cool things that you get to partake in if you're a resident at the villages of Murfreesboro. Lots of, fun activities. You get to go with your pals that live right there at the villages. Just really cool. And you do some things also at the villages on Willow Oak Trail. You've got a sock hop coming up, right? Tell me about that.
Yes. On Friday the 18th, we have a sock hop with classic car show. Our residents get to vote on the top 3 cars. We're going to have live music. We have another radio station that will be coming out to give us all free ice cream because it's going to be really hot. So we're just really looking forward to that. We're going to have a costume contest with the residents with trophies. hula hoop contest. So it's just going to be a lot of fun. Great food. Barbara and her staff do a wonderful job with the food. It's all classic diner foods that we're going to have on Friday.
Yeah, that's Friday, so that's going to be a lot of fun and all kinds of music. You're getting ready for a big weekend with a huge sock hop. That sounds like a lot of fun. What about you've got a bake sale coming up? You were telling me. I'm very interested in this. Can they and maybe answer this if the community can come to the bake sale?
Absolutely, it will be for a week, and all of the employees and some of the residents bake. Our bake sales have been very successful in the past years. So please come out and you can sample some of our goods right when you come in the front door. We'll have tables set up, and all of the proceeds will go to Senior Living Ministries. We will not keep any of the money for ourselves. So we're super excited about that.
Very cool. So, I mean, we're talking about, maybe some baked breads and muffins and cakes, cookies, all kinds of things, right?
All kinds of things. It's more summer geared.
Okay.
We are going to do another one in the fall, which would be like a lot of the pumpkin breads and banana breads, that sort of things. And people can do that if they would like, but we're trying to gear it more like summer goods. So we'll see what people bring out and what we can sell.
That sounds fun. What is the date of that again?
That is July 21st through the 28th.
Okay. So that's coming up next week. So
yes,
the whole week. So you just come in at 2550 Willow Oak Trail. It's right there at the front door, right?
Yes, sir.
Very good. During normal business hours, I guess.
Normal business hours, yes.
All right.
Yes.
Good deal. Melissa Moulet with us from the Villages of Murfreesboro, and just kind of keep the date. September 6th, something pretty big is happening at the Villages, which has become a really fun annual event.
We're trying to get back into it since COVID, but we want to put on a craft fair, and we are actually looking for people that would like to be vendors at our craft fair. So if you want to reach out to the Villages of Murfreesboro, you can ask for me, you can ask for Shanda, and we could give you all the information on the event. All of the proceeds, the vendors get to keep their own proceeds, but their rental fee for their spot, all of that will go to the Senior Living Ministries as well.
And this is something that you usually do each year to help one of your partners, your nonprofit partners. And so,
yes.
And that's usually around Alzheimer's time, when we're doing our recognition of Alzheimer's disease and
yes,
that kind of thing, Alzheimer's month. All right. Well, very good. Melissa, get back to the hibachi. I know it's waiting for you. I don't want you to miss anything.
All right. Thank you, sir, so much. And I'll talk to you next month.
Sounds good. Melissa Moulet joining us from the Villages of Murfreesboro, 2550 Willow Oak Trail. That's out between Medical Center Parkway, Wilkinson Pike, thevillagesmurfreesboro.com, facebook.com/thevillagesmurfreesboro.
Hey, Jim, where'd you source out those maters from?
Right out of my field. Still had mud on them this morning.
50 fresh, flavorful seasons at the Rutherford County Farmers Market, Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro, on John R. Rice Boulevard.
The Rutherford County Farmers Market. No middlemen, just local hands and local dirt.
Is your saving for retirement strategy involving the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday"? If so, we need to talk. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin, and when it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started towards your retirement goals. Give us a call, Lee Colvin, at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. As a member of MTE, you have access to educational resources to help you tailor energy use to your lifestyle. Interested in electric vehicles? MTE offers incentives to learn about EVs and connect with others who share your interest.
We're talking with Wanda Copley at the Villages of Murfreesboro.
Sometimes as we get older, we seem to disappear from society. If you want to live in an atmosphere where people care about you, and they work to make sure that you are happy. When you walk into the Villages of Murfreesboro, you sense a happy place, I think.
This is Shanda McDaniel at the Villages of Murfreesboro. Come see us, the Villages of Murfreesboro. We're near the avenue on Willow Oak Trail.
Turn to Turner Security
Hey, it's Brian, and we've relied on Turner Security for systems here at WGNS and Big G TV for many years. Their advanced security solutions with real-time monitoring and automation keep us safe. Plus, their expert IT service ensures our tech runs smoothly, from networks, computers to troubleshooting. Their team tailors solutions to our needs, and I highly recommend them for home or business solutions for you.
Turn to Turner Security. The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
7:30 Thursday morning, a Throwback Thursday coming up in a few, but right now, a ton of birthdays, John.
Yeah, we sure do. Sumner Bolden has a birthday today, along with Henderson Jacks, MJ Brewer, Jackie Whitstruck, Thurman Mullins, Joanne Barrett, and Debbie Hullison, Chad Moore, Nikki Green, Dwayne Baker, Lori Ibanez, Susan Daniel, Dylan Bargatze, and Roy Thomas.
Now, Joanne and Debbie are twin sisters.
Yes.
So, look just alike. They're identical, aren't they? Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You can tell the difference, but...
Okay, birthdays, anniversaries, the number 615-893-1450, but now is your deadline to get them into us here at the Big G.
This is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. We want to make a difference in the community we hold so dear. If you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too. Call the Law Offices of John Day.
Checking weather, then your traffic on the roads coming up.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. A heat advisory goes in effect this afternoon. Mostly sunny for today. Mid to late afternoon showers and storms are possible in the area. Highs top out near 94 degrees with heat index values approaching 105 to 110. Winds south-southwest around 5 miles per hour. And then tonight, chance for more showers and storms before midnight. I'm Phil Jensko with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 74.
Good morning. A couple of wrecks out here has got traffic slow. 40 westbound at Spence Lane. There's still some rubbernecking going on there as you come past the airport on 40 westbound because of that wreck. Right in the heart of downtown Nashville, there's a crash involving several cars. It's 40 westbound at Broadway. Again, that's got traffic really slow right in the heart of downtown Nashville on 40 westbound at Broadway on this multi-vehicle crash. Hey, when you need dependable towing in Middle Tennessee, call STR Towing and Recovery. Check them out at strtow.com. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
The Rutherford County Sheriff's Office is calling on drivers to help solve a tragic murder that claimed the life of a Smyrna resident. On Saturday, July 12th, 22-year-old Noah Taylor was fatally shot while driving on Interstate 24 near the Waldron Road interchange. Investigators believe dash cam footage from motorists traveling between Interstate 840 and the Bell Road exit between 7 and 8 a.m. could provide critical leads. Detective Thomas Burnett urged drivers to review their footage and report anything suspicious. Crime Stoppers is offering up a $1,000 reward for information leading to an arrest, while Taylor's family has added another $2,000 to encourage tips. Noah's relatives described the loss as devastating, with his Aunt Rachel Jacob organizing a fundraiser to assist with funeral costs. Jacob shared that Taylor had just celebrated his 22nd birthday and was looking forward to the future, making his death all the more heartbreaking. To share information, call Detective Burnett at 615-904-3052 or Crime Stoppers at 615-893-7867. Callers may remain anonymous. At the same time, Rutherford County residents are facing rising gas prices. Tennessee's average climbed to $2.79 per gallon, up 6 cents from last week, but still below the national average of $3.15. Stephanie Milani, spokesperson for the AAA, the Auto Club Group, cited higher crude oil cost and reduced fuel supplies as key factors behind the increase. Drivers in Murfreesboro and across the county are reminded to plan ahead as market fluctuations continue to impact prices at the pump. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Shop and save.
Hi, I'm Wendy.
Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore.
We have paint, all kinds of colors. We have brushes and rollers for your paint project, too.
Hey, don't forget the cabinets.
We have all kinds of cabinets for any project you may be working on.
Shop, donate, and save at the Habitat Restore, 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
Come see us.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Lee Colvin, your Edward Jones financial advisor. And while you've heard the saying, slow and steady wins the race, that same concept can be applied to long-term investing. Investing a little bit at a time on a regular basis can really add up. We call this systematic investing, and though it doesn't guarantee a profit or prevent a loss, it's a way to take advantage of market volatility instead of enduring it. Give me a call, Lee Colvin, at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
Well, our time, 7:35 here from News Radio, WGNS, and time, once again, on Thursdays, we like to do this thing called Throwback Thursday.
Do you remember these?
So last week, we kind of held off talking about it until today. Actually knew maybe a little bit before the announcement was made, but meteorologist Davis Nolan at News 2 has announced his plans to retire in the month of August. August 22nd will be his last day, 40 years in one market. That's amazing.
I've been with him for all of them.
Yeah.
You have too, really.
Well, yeah. So Bob Mueller and Davis were on the set at the same time. Bob's still there, of course, but that's the last two of that guard.
Yeah. I guess Ann Holt was around there during that time too, I guess.
She was.
And
yeah. And Bob Bell did sports.
Davis has been doing the weekends for forever. I mean, he was a regular weatherman for 20-some years, and then I guess the last 20 he's done weekends.
At least. I know he was hired as the chief meteorologist.
Yeah.
And in fact, when he came in, well, I guess he was the second one. You had Ron House. He was a meteorologist, but Channel 2 and Channel 4 did not have a, quote, meteorologist. Bill Hall was not a meteorologist.
Right.
So Channel 2 brought him in. But then after they hired him as a meteorologist, they hired Lisa Patton.
Yeah, who was not a meteorologist.
She was not, no. But did well in that role.
I think Davis kind of liked behind-the-scenes kind of stuff. You know? I think he liked that more than being on air. He had some illnesses, too. He got sick there for a while.
Yeah.
And so.
He was there when it was not WKRN.
WNGE?
Yes. November 9th, 1981. So.
But he wasn't there when it was WSIX.
He was not.
Yeah.
So I remember him telling Chip when he went on, he was on the roundtable last Wednesday, and I think this news came out Thursday. He did not mention it while he was on the air, but he did say that when he came to Nashville and started, Bill Hall was at 4 and Ron House was at Channel 5. So I didn't realize that Ron had been there as long as he did.
Yeah. I ran into him the other day. Did I tell you?
Did you really?
Yeah. We spoke for a few minutes.
Nice.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
He kind of looks about the same. I saw him in that video.
He's a good guy. I mean, he doesn't have any airs or anything about him. He's just a regular guy.
Yeah. Davis does this not new, but it's kind of an interesting thing that he has as his part of his meteorology is he is a certified consulting meteorologist. So if there's ever a court case that they need an expert to talk about, like maybe the Waverly flooding or, when Helene did all the damage and there are probably lawsuits and things with insurance companies and all, he can come in and be like, I guess their expert in court cases. Forensic meteorologist. That's the term that I'm looking at. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Very smart guy.
Yeah.
So I think he's still going to do some of his
fishing reports.
Yeah.
He likes to fish.
Yeah. He wants to still do those, I think.
Well, I mean,
what's it called? Funtacular or something like that. So anyway, going to miss Davis Nolan, of course, probably.
They'll have to hire a new person, probably.
Yeah, it seems like they all need about at least 4, if not 5.
Yeah.
They have 5 with Davis.
Yeah.
So they're the only ones. Well, I guess Channel 4 is fully staffed with 5.
Well, Channel 5 is fully staffed if they would get Leland and Nikki Ray or Nikki D. Yeah.
If they weren't all together.
Right.
Well, last of the old guard, I guess. That would make Lisa Spencer probably the longest running once he is gone.
Well, there's Leland.
Oh, Leland. I forgot about Leland. Yeah, that's true. Forgot about that. Okay, that's a little throwback today.
This is a paid legal ad.
At the law offices of John Day, we take only real cases that make a real difference.
Dear John, I want you to know that I appreciate everything you have done so much. I know you went over and beyond, and that's why I just think the world of you. Thank you. Robert K.
My pleasure, Robert. If you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too. Call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
At the Garden Patch Thrift Shop on Spring Street, we believe in more than just great deals. Every purchase you make helps Greenhouse Ministry serve over 70 families a day, offering hope and changing lives in our community. From name brand clothing to household items or even large appliances, you'll find everything you need at prices that will fit your budget. Plus, 100% of the proceeds go back to the ministry. Visit the Garden Patch Thrift Shop today across from the tall NHC building in downtown Murfreesboro, where shopping changes lives.
Hi, I'm Wade Hayes, owner of Toots Good Food and Fun. I strongly believe that volunteers make a positive difference in the quality of life here in our community.
Trustees at the Discovery Center at Murphree Spring play a vital role in shaping the museum's future and ensuring it fulfills its mission to engage curious minds to fuel the future. A special thank you to Trustee Susie Myers. She helps guide the long-term vision and strategic direction of the museum. Thank you, Susie Myers, for sharing your leadership skills with the Discovery Center at Murphree Spring.
At Toots, we strongly believe that it's important for every one of our citizens to give some of their time and talent back into the community. And we want to honor these individuals with a Toots gift certificate good at any of our Rutherford County locations. 860 Northwest Broad Street, on Church Street in the Barfield area, in Smyrna on Sam Ridley, and Toots West on Franklin Road at Rucker Lane.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
Well, the July 17th, Thursday edition of the Wake Up Crew is just about finished. But the podcast will go up, I would say a little bit after 8 o'clock this morning, WGNSradio.com. And a little bit after that, you can expect it on your favorite podcast platform, wherever that may be. Listen back to the show. If you get up at 7, listen back to the 6 o'clock hour. Check that out. Or if you're just now tuning in, don't forget we're here just after 6 every weekday morning on WGNS. We're recognizing our good neighbor of the day today. Christy Hackinson is today's good neighbor for being a wonderful person who puts the community first in all she does at the Alley on Main. Christy Hackinson receiving flowers from Jenny Harrison and our friends at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts. They're on South Academy. And, of course, your good neighbor friends at WGNS. So very simple to send in a good neighbor. Text neighbor to 615-893-1450, NEIGHBOR, just that one word. Text that to our phone number. You'll receive a reply back from us. Just tap on the link, fill out the info, click submit. You can sign up by texting weather, sports, or news to our categories where we send out breaking news, weather watches, and sports scores. So that's WGNS Radio, 893-1450 to get those in. We're powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Avoid using ovens or stoves during the heat of the day. Try to grill, maybe microwave. Use the slow cooker instead. More heat energy tips at mte.com/myenergyplan.
Time for the dad joke of the day.
Replay.
Replay.
John, what kind of chef do you will take you to court?
I don't know.
A sous chef.
Replay.
We'll go ahead and give it a thumbs up, just to make it official.
Well, it's taken an hour.
Well, you already put in. Your jokes are amazing. I mean, you've already put that in there. So.
Well, you look like you were struggling.
I was struggling. I didn't like the joke.
Well, then don't give it a thumbs up.
It just seemed a little easy for you.
I thought you liked those easy, like quick hitters.
Yeah, but I mean, it looked like it took no thought.
Well,
it's just kind of there.
I'll try to do more thinking on my dad joke for tomorrow for you.
Don't get smart.
What have we learned?
Well, let me go over my list.
You gave us, I think, tips on how to sell a home.
Yeah, how to declutter a lot. We talked about the size of Rutherford County.
And we can't afford to buy homes, so.
Yeah, I can't afford to buy homes. And we talked about Davis Nolan retiring.
Yeah.
So talked a little bit about the weather on our throwback. And there's a little controversial whether we're 5 or maybe we're 4th largest county.
Depends on the population, yeah.
So I think if you go through Murfreesboro, I think we're 2.
Feels like it.
Yeah.
I know our school system has eclipsed Hamilton County. And if you put Rutherford County and Murfreesboro City together, we're rivaling the Knoxville area, I think.
Wow.
What, 53 schools now with the new school, Poplar Hill, coming in? That's wild.
There's a new school coming in?
Poplar Hill Elementary.
Wow, I've really lost it.
Yep.
Who's the principal there? Oh, I know. Yeah, I know who it is.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember now. Poplar Hill.
It's over in Blackburn.
It's ready to go. I mean, it's ready to open up.
Yeah, they've got the keys.
Yeah.
I think they're doing an open house right before the
school
starts. Yeah. So, well, that's our show for the day. Our song of the day. Again, as we look at songs that became famous because of a movie, here's a big one.